Oh. So this should be okay. Let's test. The mic is on. The mic is on. The mic is on. Just testing. Yeah, I've got about 20-30 minutes I can spare, so excuse me. I thought I would do a little live stream from my phone. YouTube seems to be doing this thing again. This happened last time I tried to do a live stream via my phone. Live chat. Right, so I'm going to talk to you guys right now, but in order for me to see your comments, what I need to do is use my laptop, because unfortunately what it's doing right now, what YouTube is doing right now, is flashing up your messages like that, and then just disappearing. That's very annoying, because I'd like to do more mobile streams. You know, it's a lot easier for me to just do a stream every now and then. My phone, top chat, no, live chat. Oh, YouTube, sort out your game. Sort out your game. Right, so thankfully I've got my laptop down here, and I'll be able to see what you crazy cats are saying. So please be patient. So yeah, I've only got 30 minutes. I'm going to go to a circuits class, and I think I'm seeing my friend tonight, I think. So I won't have time to do anything later. This is very annoying. This is very annoying, YouTube. Fix this. I should be able to do a live stream and see the lovely chat messages, because I see there's people watching and I see there's messages appearing. But what I need to do now is load up YouTube. Kind of defeats the whole point of mobile streaming if I need to get two devices. YouTube is a bad boy. Right. Now I need to put on, I need to mute my, right, here we go, right, I can see you guys now. Hi Jet, hi Litecoin Lucky, hi Aaron, I am a Bitmain hater. Well, I don't know, you know, I might end up ordering one. Hi Ozzy, hi Di, Gmods Gaming as well, JR Jr. So what's up? What is the topic for today? The topic is, I've got about 20 minutes, maybe 25 minutes that I can talk. So I thought I would put on my mobile phone and do a little stream. That's it. Can we talk about ICX? What do you want to talk about? Have you ever looked into Newton coin? I can't remember if someone brought this up on a live stream. I can't remember. The best radio show in all of Britain found a way back to YouTube, Mr. Richie Allen. I actually tried to do a stream on Twitter there, you know, the Twitter live button that uses Periscope, sorry, and it really didn't work well. It's a bit annoying. Like, it wasn't letting me add the description without going back and forward, and then it wasn't letting me rotate the screen for the messages. Yeah, I wasn't very impressed. Plus, I don't have a huge presence on Twitter anyway, so I had like one person watching. So here I am back on YouTube, but I thought I'd try it out. Richie Allen. Someone was asking, right, so you guys give me feedback on this. I think it was James that was asking, left a comment, and he said that when I use this microphone, which you can't see, but this, you see there if I push it down? I've got a mic, no you can't. I've got a microphone there, which you probably just heard. When I use that mic, they say it's not loud enough, but what I can do is actually add 20 decibels. So it's going to get a lot louder very quickly. So I'm going to put it on. You guys can tell me. How much louder is it? Now, James was saying that it's too loud. It wasn't loud enough before. My thinking is that this is too loud. Let me know what you think. I think that level, the level it's on right now, is too loud. So I'm going to put it back. I think it's too loud. Is it too loud, guys? It's probably, yeah, it's a 20 decibel gain, so I'll probably lose a little bit of quality. But, you know, 20 decibels is pretty significant. Do you want me to go back to the way it was before? What do you think? My guess is that James was using a tablet or a mobile phone that didn't have good speakers. Yeah, way too loud. Yeah, I'd agree with that. So that should be back. The thing is, the most apps for recording video, they don't give you any way of controlling the gain, of seeing your audio levels and seeing if you're, you know, kind of in the yellow or in the red. This one allows you to take 10 decibels off, keep it the same, or put 20 decibels on. 20 is too loud. Yeah, it's loud and gainy. Yeah, Or Grannies, you're saying? Yeah, yeah, it is. It's too loud. I think it was fine before. I think James just was maybe just using on his phone. His phone might not have good speakers. That's better. Back to normal. So what's up, you guys? What's up, you guys? I was chatting with Aaron there. We were chatting about the Bitmain miner and just how they've. It was Sia that sent me a message today showing me the addresses that they've been mining to. It's like $13 million in just whatever it was. One of them was $5 million in 11 days. It's insane. Pidora's Baikal, sorry. I have one Baikal Giant. Look at the revenue 4 months ago. I do about $8 a day now. How much did you pay though? How much did you pay? You know, because a 1080 Ti might only do like $1.50, $2 now. And some of those were retailing at $1,000. So Aussie Bogan is saying this one's a little bit too low. Unfortunately, I can't really get a happy medium because it's like there's not plus 10 decibels. It's one of those things, you know, it'd have to get a different mic. That's actually quite a good mic as well. That's retails at like 200 or so. It's quite a good mic. But when you use that mic with a camera or with an audio recorder, you generally get an option to reduce or increase the audio level, which you can't do on your phone, unfortunately. $5,000 was supposed to make $80 a day. I mean, this is the problem with ASIC mining machines though, because the companies that do this, they try and, well, Bitmain to their credit actually just tell you the hash rate, but a lot of these companies will say with ASIC miners, they'll say you'll get $80 a day, but they don't take into account hash rates, other people mining and all these kind of things. But $8 a day, you're probably getting a similar return to what you would get if you bought 5 1080 Ti's at the time. But with 5 1080 Ti's, well, you can resell them. You could use them for gaming. You can use them for other things. And well, also you don't have to just use them with one algorithm, whereas the machine you've got can only do one algorithm. So yeah, in hindsight, I was going to say in hindsight you might have been better buying 1080 Ti's, but you're saying there that it was down to $20 a day. Well, that's the thing. You have to look at it total, because ASIC mining machines, when everyone talks about them, you'll maybe get $80 and then $40 and $20 and $10, and a lot. You could maybe make 50% of your money within the first month or so. I mean, if you look at the price of the Z9 Mini for August, the batch 2, they've obviously dropped the price down to $1,500 because they know that the return from those machines will be less. All ASICs and mining across the board are down in price from 4 months ago. Yeah, the returns are so much lower. Like a couple of weeks ago, I don't know what it is now, but a couple of weeks ago, I kind of looked at it, and I think at the low point, I was making much less than a third than what I was making in December, January. A third. You know, that's the difference from. I basically went from like $5-6 a day for a 1080 Ti down to like $1.50, $2 a day. It's a pretty significant drop. I think with the ASIC mining machine, there is a kind of, you have to be one of the first to get in there to make a really good return, but it does depend on the unit. Like Aaron's talked about having the L3 or the L3 Plus, and some of these ASIC mining machines still make $5 a day 2 years later, but there's some of them that within a few months or a year, they actually lose you money, like from an electricity point of view. It's the amount of people that have hopped on board along with giant companies mining now too. People are mining instead of buying construction equipment. What is the basic investment? A construction companies or 100 acres? What is the better investment? A construction companies or 100 ASICs or mining rigs? I think the thing is, you do see these GPU farms with a lot of GPUs, but when you think about it, if they brought in ASIC mining machines, they would significantly reduce their electricity costs, which is their main overhead. I do agree. I mean, I'd like to buy a Bitmain. You know, I've not bought one yet, but I think it would be good for me to test it and then see for myself what, the good things and the bad things about it. You know, just from a reviewer's point of view, and maybe I would change my opinion on the whole thing, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. You know, we'll see next month what happens with the Equihash Z9 Mini. Pedores, I received the unit and end of March. You made $750 during the first month, $300 the second. It will take a year to pay the unit. So what algorithm is that then? What algorithm is that you've got? That's very annoying. This happened the last time I tried to go live with my mobile phone. It doesn't actually show me the messages. I would rather not have to look down here. I need to actually hold it there to show the message. I need to put my finger on the screen. That's very annoying. And then I can see the messages. It just disappears. Why does it just show it all the time? God damn it, YouTube. God damn it. What's the other option here? It's got bubbles. Like, why has it got features like that? Why does it have features like that and it doesn't have an option for me to see the bloody messages? Oh, don't push that button. That's a bad button. That said cancel the stream. Yeah, so I think, I don't know, I think that we're going to see a lot of changes over the next few months with regards to that, because I think, you know, with the thing with Siacoin developing their own ASIC mining machine and all that, it's going to change things. You know, if we might get specific ones from different companies. I'd like to see more competition. Aaron, what I'm comparing though is that many investors are no longer investing in the traditional type of investments, apartments, construction, restaurants, etc. They are building mining farms. But it's not a surprise though, because this is a gold rush. I do think you can associate this with a gold rush. And the guys selling shovels are the ones making the money. What I'd like to see though is, because see if we saw a lot more companies selling ASIC mining machines, we might see the price of these ASIC mining machines being significantly reduced. You know, competition always drives the price down. So I'd like to see some more big companies get involved. I know that the main rumour is Samsung's going to get involved, isn't it? Yeah, I think they're going to get involved, but I don't know. Lyra, Lyra Rev 2, Vertcoin. Ah, right, okay. I've heard a lot of people are talking a lot of good things about Vertcoin. Always find it interesting when someone pops up on these, like, this happens every time I do a live stream. Someone pops up and they say, hey, have you heard about this coin? And I'll say, no, tell me about it. And then you don't hear from them again. It's like, so you just wanted me to you just wanted to show the coin. Tell me about it. You know more than me. There is a good chance there's someone mining it. The Siacoin developer, he kind of insinuated that there's a lot of big mining farms out there with more power, more hash power than Bitmain, and they'll be mining coins and they won't be selling them. Just goes to show you. Hi Joshua, good to see you. What's amazing though, see that I can see the quality of like what I'm seeing in the camera here, and see when I look down the laptop, it's really poor. Like the quality is so bad. And it's a YouTube thing rather than my phone, I believe. But hey, hey ho, hey ho. Need to deal with it. Playing by their rules and all that. Any thoughts on EOS, folks? What do you think? I'm sure we discussed this in our live stream, but I can't remember. I've actually not looked at the news much which is sometimes good, because you know, sometimes like you read the news area in Reddit or some of these news websites, and you start getting deja vu with a lot of these news stories. Like, it's good to, I do like following the news of cryptocurrency. I do like, you know, keeping up to date with what's happening. But there's a lot of news stories where, you know, obviously a lot of the news articles and stuff, they're just discussing things that they've been discussed every single month, and they go over and over and over again. You kind of get a little bit jaded by it all. So I'm trying to space out when I read, you know, about cryptocurrency rather than just an avalanche of information. But Dora's problem with ASIC and large farms, we are not on the same scale. Farm pay miners in bulk, low price deal. They ship in containers, not $200 per units, and they have electricity deals. Yeah, they do. I mean, it's just economies of scale. You're not going to compete with those guys, but I think for most of us who are miners, it's just about getting a slice of the pie. It's just getting involved in the game. It makes sense for them, though. From a business point of view, it makes sense for Bitmain and any other ASIC mining company to give preference to the farms and the larger companies, because if I'm putting in an order for one unit, one ASIC miner, one ant miner, and then another company comes in and says, yeah, we'll take 200,000 or we'll take 1,000 or we'll take whatever, then it makes sense they're going to give preference to those guys, give them some sort of discount. Yeah, definitely makes sense. You can understand why they're doing it. Litecoin Lucky, what do you think is the better investment, the Antminer Z9 Mini or a couple of 1080s, for example? Well, the 1080s are going to be replaced by the 1180 in like a month or so, or maybe 2 months or 3 months. They're going to be replaced by the 1180. So from a resale point of view, the 1080s obviously going to drop down in price, and effectively their hash rate and many, their return will drop. That Antminer Z9 Mini is untested at this point. It could end up being a fantastic return in the first month or two, and then it ends up being a terrible return. At this point, though, the fact that 1180s aren't out until later, it's riskier. But I would probably say the Z9 Mini would be a better investment, probably. But it's kind of a guess at this point, because we don't know how many they've sold. Aaron's saying, remember, Kev, during the American gold rush, it was not the miners that got rich, it was the companies that catered to the miners and served their needs. History repeats. Yeah, it's always the same. EOS will be good, but it's nothing right now and very overpriced in my opinion. 1080 will be replaced by better cards and ASICs. Yep. Yeah. Well, we've actually, the interesting thing about 2018 is, from a graphics card point of view, obviously we've not had any graphics cards being released this year. Certainly not ones. What was the last big one? What was the last big one Nvidia came out with? Was it earlier this year or late last year? It was $3,000. The one that's was it the Titan V? The Titan V, that's correct, isn't it? But the Titan V, I remember, it was $3,000, but it wasn't even like, I think it was only like 60% more effective from a hash rate point of view than a 1080 Ti. Titan V, yeah, it was a Titan V. I remember I did a few videos about it, I think. Yeah, but I remember the Titan V wasn't fantastic. It was a $3,000 card, but it wasn't giving you like $3,000 worth of hash rate. From a mining point of view, it wasn't very good. But it's always going to be different when we see the 1180 Ti's coming out and all that as well. But then by that point, will miners still want 1180 Ti's, or would they be spending their money on ASIC mining machines, FPGAs and all that? So I don't know. Litecoin Lucky is asking Aaron, should I hold off buying more 1080s then just save the money instead for later edition cards? You can, I know that question was directed at Aaron, but if I had to kind of jump in that, I would say, the thing is, as I say, it's risky. It's hard to say at this point. It really is. It's really hard. It's really hard to say. I would say that if you could be one of the first to get an Equihash Z9 Mini, I think if Zencash aren't going to fork until, I would say, 2 months after they were released, Zcash might not fork until the end of the year, or them saying they might not fork until the end of the year, the damage will be done at that point. So I think they'll just stay with the Equihash algorithm. But even if there's only just a couple of coins that stay with Equihash, I think Komodo's staying with Equihash as well. You should get a decent return. I would lean towards the Z9 Mini at this point. Is much riskier, but there's a chance it gives you a much better return. I could be wrong though. This is the thing. At this point, I've seen a lot of people asking this in my comment area, and they said, should I buy a Z9 Mini, or should I buy this, or should I buy that? It's like, no one knows for sure. The only people that know for sure right now is Bitmain, because they know how many they've sold. And this is what if you saw my video about the SIA lead developer, David, was it Vorchik or something? He did the article about this, and he talked about how Bitmain know obviously how many they're selling, they know like the max amount of money that a coin can give. For example, if Equihash, if an Equihash coin like Zcash, they know the block reward, they know what the price of that coin is, and they know that when they sell X amount of these machines, that they're never going to get anywhere close to what they think they will get. So it's all good saying that an Equihash miner can do 10,000 sols, but if everyone buys a miner that's 10,000 sols, and everyone's mining the same coins, then a month or so from now, those 10,000 sols are maybe worth the same as what 1,000 or 2,000 was worth a few months ago. But it's, yeah, as Aaron says, no risk, no reward. Litecoin Lucky runs 1080s single 8 pin, as I can run more in my miner than 1080 Ti's with 2 times 8 pins or 8 times 6 pin, etc. Well, I mean, you can use, there's a thing called add the number 2 PSU, add to PSU, where you can basically put 2 PSUs together, and it would negate the problem of only using single 8 pins. So the add to PSU accessory as well is only $10 or £10 or something. It's not expensive. Aussie saying a big thing will be if the Ethereum enlargement pool works with the 1180, and if not, it will in the future. Have any of you guys been mining Ethereum with the new? I've not did this yet with the new. There's like a new miner that can get more out of 1080 Ti. Like you can get like. Thanks, Aaron. To be honest, I'm only going to be on another 5-10 minutes anyway, and I need to go. It was a very, very quick one with poor quality mobile stream quality. I believe the Ethereum, there's a new miner, a new mining script that allows you to get more. And I'm sure there was people getting like 50, 55 from a 1080 Ti, and previously I was getting like 31. So I really should be looking at Ethereum again. I probably should be mining Ethereum to see what the hash rate is like. I've still been mining Safecoin. I really should be, at this point, I really should be diversifying and mining some other coins, but I can't pull away from it because the hash, this is the thing, basically I talked about this in the video the other day. Safecoin was giving you 128 coins. It's just dropped down to 64. So you're getting half as many coins, but the hash rate has more than halved. So I'm actually getting more than what I was getting before, which is crazy. But I'm getting more than what I was getting before. And they're talking about maybe halving it and then halving it again very quickly within like the next 30 days. It could go from 64 coins to 16 coins. So effectively you're getting 4 times what you'd be getting in a month from now. But even just now, say you got 1,000 coins from Safecoin, it only needs to get to 10 cents, and that's $100 a day you're getting. So I really should diversify. I really should mine some Ethereum. I really should mining another coin and all that. And there's absolutely zero guaranteeing what the price of Safecoin will be. But knowing that an exchange is coming, knowing that they're going to be working on wallets and integrating other features, I'm taking a bet. I'm taking a gamble, and I think it will pay off. But could be wrong. This is the thing. See, when you're mining and you're looking at a lot of different coins, you can mine a coin saying, the price will go up in this one's undervalued, and then the market goes the other way, or some unexpected news happens that sends it up or down or whatever. But hindsight is always a wonderful thing, isn't it? Hindsight is a wonderful thing. You see this on YouTube. I've kind of moaned about this before, but you see this on YouTube. But I mean, everyone's an expert in hindsight. Everyone, they'll do it. You see this with all the guys that shell coins, where they'll pick lots of coins and then they'll come back and say, "I told you guys, this one would explode. I told you." And then they forget about all the ones they said would explode, and then they're crap now. I do need to look at some other coins. I would like to get involved in another project, but I still feel that Safecoin is a very good